I read in the newspaper that 90-some% of American business employ less than 25 people, and that those businesses employ 50% of the working public. Now, I don't know where they got the figures, but if that's true, then the businesses that employ 50% of our working population are exempt from carrying health insurance for their employees, according to the Obama plan. If you look at the bill, the House bill, and look under small business, it seems there is an exemption for companies with less than 25 employees.
There is an exemption to the 8.5% surcharge, but I believe the small employer then has to pay a 2.5% surcharge. So I don't think they're totally exempt. There still are mandates in the bill to require that all employers provide some form or access to health care, and that all of us as individuals must have health insurance, whether you want it or not.
Right, so we have to have it, but they don't have to provide it. They can just pay the surcharge and let us get it ourselves. So it seems to me that there are a lot of people who are in danger of losing the health insurance they have.
Yes.
Under the new program.
I agree. I think that many of the small businesses would find it cheaper to let their employees drift into that, or specifically push them into that particular public offering there.
Or do it on your own. You can do it private or public, but it's on your own.
Right, but you would have the choice if that was the case. You could enroll in the other one. The difficulty would be you'd have to take whatever is covered there, and it may not always be things you want. I guess I feel that this public insurance plan is not a good idea for the reasons Fred mentioned already, and for the reason that I see it as government getting into an area that I don't think there's a mandate for in the competition with private business like that.
I have one thought or comment just based on my limited experience at Crossover. One of the biggest problems that we do see for people when they lose insurance is mainly when they lose a job. And if you lose your job, you're also losing your income, and the cost of COBRA is immeasurably high. These ideas aren't really being talked about anymore, but at a certain point in the debate, there was a talk about decoupling the purchasing of health insurance for individuals from being something that's expected to do by employers. And I don't know how that could be done in a way that is affordable to people buying insurance, but I would be in favor of more creative thinking along those lines so that people aren't losing insurance, losing their income all at once, and then ending up in a difficult circumstance. I'm not a policy person, so I don't know how you would get there, but in an ideal system, I would like to see those two things decoupled without the government being the single payer at the same time. Anyway.